Okay, take it away. So our NATCON staff is here, Nikki and Noah. So they're going to do this and not me. I apologize. All right.
You're good. So hi, my name is Nikki Harrison. I am the Silver Wings NATCON co-commander, and we also have Noah, who is our AAS co-commander. We will be telling you about CheeseCon. It will be great. It's April 19th to the 22nd next year. Slide, please.
Oh, no. Okay, there.
Yeah, so we're just going to go over what we're going to be doing there, our prices, who's going to be speaking, and then some stuff about the city in general. We also have our new logo. If you haven't seen it, it'll be very exciting on our t-shirts when we get those designed. Slide, please. So as she was saying, we have the Robert E. Lamont Squadron, who has Noah, our FM, IM, and Geo. We have the John P. Hyde chapter, which is my chapter. We have the PA and the Director of AV. And we also have the Richard Bong Squadron, who has our Vice, our NatComp, and our DS. Slide.
So the convention itself will be taking place at the Hilton Milwaukee City Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a pretty outstanding hotel. You got restaurants and cafes at the venue itself. You got the Chop House Cafe, a pub, and we all need to get up in the morning, so we have a Starbucks there. There's a fitness center for all you workout junkies, free internet, and if you guys remember, I don't know how many of you guys were part of the organization back in CowboyCon, but there was a skywalk going from the hotel to the actual convention center, and this is a very similar setup. So you can go from your room, convention center, to lunch, dinner, etc., and then back to the convention center without ever actually having to step outside. So it's pretty great.
Right.
So the greatest thing about our hotel is we have a canine concierge. Her name is Millie. She is a golden doodle, and she will bring your bags up to your room. Because we're such a large convention, it won't be everybody's bags, but a select few of us will have her bring us her bags. She works and lives at the hotel. She has an owner who works at the front desk as well. So it's very exciting. I hope you get to meet her. It's probably the best part about our hotel. So for the food around the hotel, we have some economic stuff and we have some more Milwaukee unique eats. So for breakfast and dinner and lunch, there's a lot of really quick and cheap options that you can get in between sessions or before sessions, or just if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can go to Taco Bell the whole time. No one will judge you. But we also have a lot of really interesting things in the city of Milwaukee. There's a lot of pubs and breweries, and there's also a lot of build your own restaurants. So everything is kind of custom. Not Build-A-Bear, build a breakfast or build a burger. I get the concept though. And so those are really fun, and there's a lot of fish and Safe House, which we'll go into later, which is just really fun. A little bit more expensive than the Subways of the world, but unique to Milwaukee.
So why do you want to go to Milwaukee? Well, there's a ton of attractions, and this is just a short list of them. The Riverwalk Historic Third Ward is essentially kind of like a shopping mall. You got shopping venues, restaurants, you got your nightlife. You have the Mitchell Park Conservatory domes. So each dome is its own biome. So like you can walk into one dome and you have a desert with all the biological desert creatures and flora. And then you can walk into like a jungle and you got all the jungle flora. And there's a couple of those domes, so you can bounce around the different biomes of the world without ever really leaving the Midwest. So it's pretty great. You have the Harley Davidson Museum. I mean, it's great. It just says it right in the name. It's one of a kind museum because Harley Davidson is based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a must-see, must-go thing. And then there's also brewery and distillery tours for people who are interested.
And old enough.
Yeah, that too. Slide, please.
Yeah, so for the nightlife, there's obviously the shopping and the Riverwalk and the Third Ward, which is kind of like a dinner, music, shopping kind of thing. But there's also Nine Below, which is a laser golf and make your own golf course lounge. And that's really fun. There's 42 Lounge, which is a video and board game kind of restaurant. There's Safe House, which is a spy-themed restaurant. There is an exam to get in, or you can guess the password. But I've heard taking the exam is easier because everyone gets in. But there's also tactical laser tag. I'll be trying that out at pre-con in November, and I'll let everyone know how it goes. But it's a multi-story tactical laser tag arena that you can go to, and they're open until late at night. So it should be a really fun nightlife in Milwaukee while we're up there. Slide, please. So for the mixer, we're doing a service and social night. We're going to be writing letters through Operation Gratitude to soldiers and first responders. We're going to have a competition between squadrons and chapters to see who can write the most. There'll be a gift card reward for that. We're also going to have a game night with a trivia competition, some board games, Twister, lawn games, things like that. Dance floor, Noah and I will dance, we promise. And a cash bar. It'll have soda and other things for people who can have other things. And then all the supplies and games and things like that we use are going to be donated to local schools, local charities, because none of us need a bunch of board games. Slide, please.
So this is our current tentative speaker lineup. There's one change to this slide. For those of you that are exec boards, you probably already know that. So we'll have a PACE workshop in place of a joint opening speaker. PACE workshop is basically just a leadership workshop for the entire General Assembly. In the past, has been offered to select individuals who've been nominated to attend the PACE workshop. We'll have the Undersecretary of the Air Force, the Honorable Matthew P. Donovan, for our AFA luncheon speaker. And you will have the, the Air Combatant Commander, General Holmes. I was getting there. General Holmes will be speaking at the banquet in place of General Goldfein. So it's still some pretty high profile figures. Slide, please. So this is your registration breakdown. The big number you really need to worry about is the $299. It's pretty low, and it's pretty consistent with what we presented at NATCON last year. So we were able to uphold that end of the bargain.
For transportation, so anyone who is in that red circle, it's a 6-hour drive, which is most of our area region. You guys are a little bit south, so it's a little bit longer, but also flights are not that bad into Milwaukee. Most of them are under $200 or right at $200. These prices were taken 2 to 3 months ahead of last year's NATCON. So when you're buying your tickets this time, it should be historically accurate for the time of year and things like that. An Uber and Lyft from the airport's only $16, so if you're splitting it with your chapter or your squadron, it'll be very, very inexpensive. And hotel parking is only $8 a day. It was brought down from $25, so we're at a really good spot for that. So you can fly or drive to Milwaukee. Either way is pretty convenient. Slide, please. Yeah, so this is just a brief overview of all the things that we ended up doing this year. We're using Whova again, which is the app we used last year to send out notifications, have the schedules, things like that. All of our contracts are signed, the hotel, the convention center, the audiovisual, and the food and beverage. That's our menu for NatCon. We're having chicken with Caesar salad and chocolate cake for lunch, and then turkey and green salad with turtle cheesecake for dinner. There's also going to be vegetarian options, but I'm just really excited about the meals because they sound really good. Slide, please. And then this has changed, as everything does. Our promotions are going to be some sort of Black Friday sale, but it's looking like registration is going to open in December instead. So it'll be a very late Black Friday sale, but we're still going to have one. And scholarships will be coming from national stuff as well as us. And throughout the year, look for some really brilliant jokes and some great travel tips. I'm sorry, I really like puns. And we have our PA plan for how to get everyone to go to NatCon in our final working stages. Slide, please. Yeah, so does anyone have any questions about SheesCon 2019? No? If not, thank you very much.
Thank you.